Hello my dudes, it's your girl, cybr.grl, and before I get into the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who supported my last video and encouraged me. It really warms my heart to know that you guys enjoy the videos and the content that I put out, and I'm so excited to share with you guys everything that I have planned. I have so many video ideas listed, like I have a whole entire list listed on my notes app on my phone, and so I'm very excited to film everything and to share it with you guys. And so if you would like to keep up with all my colorful shenanigans, please subscribe and I'd really appreciate it. So today, as you can tell from the title, I am going to be swatching and reviewing the Morphe 25L Live in Color Artistry palette. And I've been super duper excited for this because one, I have been looking for a replacement rainbow palette for the NYX Ultimate Shadow palette that I have had for a very long time. This palette has been so good to me. Like, it's literally my favorite palette that I've ever used. I've heard a lot of very good things about Morphe, but you know, I've never tried something, you know, high-end like that. I don't know if Morphe is high-end, but you know, it's not a drugstore brand is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I wanted to try like a higher-end brand that you can't find at the drugstore to kind of see the difference, if there is any difference at all. And also the very important number one reason why I decided to buy this palette is because Morphe is going to be donating 100% of the net proceeds to the Trevor Project. So the Trevor Project is a national 24-hour toll-free confidential suicide hotline for LGBTQ plus youth. And as somebody who is a part of the LGBTQ plus community and has personally gone through a lot of very terrible suicidal thoughts when I was younger, and just a lot of mental health issues growing up. And so it was when I found out, you know, that it was going to be donated to that foundation, you know, it hit me like right in the feels, because this hits home for me. And so yeah, and on top of that, you know, the palette was only $20, and so I felt like it was a sign from the universe that I should go ahead and buy the palette, and so I did. So first things first, before we go ahead and start with the swatching, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how beautiful this palette looks. Look at how, you can't really tell from what I can see on the screen right now, but it's actually kind of holographic-y. And on the inside, this is what it looks like. Ta-da! Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. All the colors are absolutely beautiful, and they named it after, you know, different LGBTQ words and, you know, stuff that happened in history having to do with the community. Yeah, so pretty. Oh my god, I freaking love it. I was kind of worried that it was going to be a lot smaller, but no, it's like a pretty good size. So now I'm going to go ahead and swatch each color on top of my hand, and let's go ahead and start with this white matte color right on top here. It's called Milk. And swipe it right on top of my hand. And yeah, that's, I mean, it's not really showing that well, but you know, it feels soft. I should have given a disclaimer before this, but you know, I'm still kind of like a beginner intermediate with makeup, so you know, I am not a professional or anything like that. But okay, I added a bit more so the color pops out. I'll give it a pass. We'll give it an 8 out of 10. So the next one is this shimmery brown color right here. It's called Stonewall. Okay, so just like the white one, It's, you know, not very pigmented. I think that's the word that the beauty gurus use. But of course, this is my bare hand without any base on it, and usually what I do whenever I do like a rainbow or a colorful look on my eyes or my face, I'll use a base like the NYX Milk pencil. That's usually how you make the colors pop, so I'm guessing you know, that's the best way to kind of make the colors pop, but you know, without any sort of base, it is quite I guess underwhelming is the word. Yeah, I was really expecting a lot more, but we're still on the first two ones, so we'll see how these brighter colors look like. So the next one is going to be this yellow right over here called Sunlight. It's also a matte color just like the white one. It's like a mustardy kind of yellow, which okay. And let's swipe that on top. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's a pretty yellow. I can definitely see that for sure. I like it. Me like it. Go with the next one, which I don't know what you would, okay, kind of like a yellowy brownie kind of shimmery color. I'm assuming this is gonna be like the Stonewall color. It'll be like very shimmery to put on top of another color. So yeah, this is just a shimmer that you put on top of another color to make it more shiny. But this is, yeah, definitely more of like a goldy compared to this one right on here. Yeah, I like that. And the next one is called Thrive, right at the very bottom here. It's like a lime green. Okay. Ooh, oh my god. That's pretty. Oh man, lime green is one of my favorite colors because it reminds me of Shrek, our Lord and Savior. And oh man, I like that. That's a cute one. Let's move on to this peachy dude right over here called Pride. Ooh, okay, I see. Oh my god. I like that. She's pretty. Oh my gosh. I definitely would love to use this for like a blush. Let's go on to the next one, which is this pinky kind of shimmery. It's, you know, it's not as heavy shimmer as Stonewall and Healing, but it's still not all the way matte. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the shimmers aren't as pigmented as the mattes, but it's still really pretty. So next we're gonna go with Life, and now I think this is gonna be very, very pigmented. Oh my gosh. Ah, that is pretty. I can't stop touching this because this is such a pretty red, and I usually stay away from reds. I like pinks more, but this one, I love it. Now let's move on to, this is called Activism. It has like a slight shimmer to it. Oh yeah, this would definitely go really well with the lime green right here. If you put it right on top, I think it'd be really pretty. Oh yeah, I got a little bit on it and I like it. Next up, we're gonna be doing Nature, and I feel like I'm gonna be using this color a lot because, like I said, I really like greens. Let's plop that right below him, and bam, look at that pretty green. Just like beautiful Nature. It's gorgeous. The next one I'm gonna go with is this little baby pinky color called Heart. That's a pretty color, look at that. She's cute. And let's go on with hashtag Love Wins. And this is a very, very pretty purpley pinky color. And I feel like I'm gonna use this a lot too. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That is very pretty. I'm definitely gonna use that a lot. Now let's go ahead and go in with this color Pink. This is like the pinkest of pinks, and it is called Sexuality. And this is Sexuality. It's quite similar to Love Wins, but you know, they complement each other really well. So alright, and now we're gonna go with another cool tone color, and this is Make Magic. It's another shimmer, and it's super pretty. I feel like this would be very good for like mermaidy looks or swampy looks. Yeah, we are going to go with this minty color called Art. I'm always so worried with pastels because, you know, sometimes it can look kind of muddy, but nah, that's definitely mint for sure. Very minty. I know I said I really like Love Wins and Sexuality, but when I saw this 1978, I am a hoe for shimmery purple colors. It like has some kind of like iridescent sheen to it. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Wow, look at that. It's hard. Okay, yeah, you can like kind of see it. It's like shiny and pretty, and oh my gosh, it's so ethereal. I think that's how you say the word.
Ethereal.
Let's move on to SF, and this color kind of reminds me of Selena for some reason. You know Selena, the singer? Oh my god. Okay, so this one is definitely very pigmented. It's really showing. Almost done. So this next color right here is called Truth. It is a dark purple matte color, and now that you can see is a dark purple color. I don't know how to give commentary on the swatches. Like, yes, that is a color. Moving on. Let's go with this shimmery blue color called Peace. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I like it. It's definitely very shimmery and blue. And the next is this dark greeny color called Parade. Nice, that is a dark green color. This is white and shimmery. It's called Liberation. Very pretty holographic-y shimmer. I went to my very first Pride in Austin last year with my friend Allie, and it was absolutely amazing. That is how it looks. Very pretty. And so next one is gonna be Rise Up. It's also a shimmery blue, but it's darker than this one right here. So let's kind of compare them. Now that is a pretty dark blue. I like that. It's so hard for me to kind of choose between shimmers and mattes because like I feel like it kind of depends on your mood, you know, on which one you decide to use. And next we're gonna go with an even darker blue shimmer called Harmony. And it's like a slight contrast to the color before it, but you know, you can't ever have too many colors. And the second to last color is this super duper purpley blurpley called Dilbert. Ooh. Oh, okay. Look at that. She is very pretty and I like her a lot. And the very last one is this black color called NYC. There we go. All right. So this is the entire Morphe Pride palette on my arm. As you can see, you know, there's so many different colors that you can use for so many different looks. All the colors are very pigmented, and I feel like this is definitely a step above from the NYX palette that I have. So I'm very excited to be using it. Alright, so now that I've finished all the swatches of the palette, I'm gonna go ahead and do a full look on my face. I'm thinking of doing like a kind of drippy, snotty look, and I've seen a bunch of makeup artists on Instagram do it before, but instead of just one color, I am going to be using the entire palette, and I'm gonna be doing kind of like a rainbow kind of deal. And before, you know, I start putting on the color, I'm going to be using the NYX Milk eyeshadow pencil as kind of a base, because like I said, you know, even though these are quite pigmented, I want the colors to pop out even more. And so yeah. And so this is the completed look, and all the colors that I used were from this Morphe palette, and I literally just used like a regular old elf brush to kind of get it in there, and I used the NYX white liner to create this little sparkles. So overall, I think this palette is definitely a bang for your buck and a really awesome palette if you want to help support the LGBTQ community. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!